कि प्यारों के हवाले से,
प्यारे के हवाले से कुछ चीज मांग सकते
कुछ
हैं,
मान ले, मन्नत माने कि जी अगर
अल्लाह ताला साफ तरीके से फरमाते सूरह फातिहा में सूरह नंबर 1 आयत नंबर 5 में इय्याका नअबुदु व इय्याका नस्तईन, देयर अलोन वी आस्क, देयर अलोन वी आस्क फॉर, देयर अलोन वी वर्शिप, देयर अलोन वी आस्क हेल्प। हम तुझी की इबादत करते और तुझसे ही सिर्फ मांगते हैं। अल्लाह ताला फरमाते सूरह गाफिर में चैप्टर नंबर 40 वर्स नंबर 60 में कि यू आस्क मी एंड आई विल आंसर प्रेयर। आप अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला से मांगो और अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला आपकी दुआ को कबूल करेंगे। तो मांगना है तो सिर्फ अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला से मांग सकते हैं आप, जो खुसूसन मांगना होता है। उसके अलावा अगर आप किसी से मांगते हो तो कम से कम 25 आयत कुरान शरीफ में कि वसीला या शिफा किसी के थ्रू करना वो बिल्कुल गलत है। आप सिर्फ अल्लाह ताला से डायरेक्ट मांग सकते हैं, उसके अलावा किसी से नहीं। अगर जिसका इंतकाल हो चुका है, अगर कोई इंसान जिंदा है और हम कहते का थोड़ा पैसे दे दो या मेरी मदद करो, तो वो मांगना अलग होता है। लेकिन जो इंसान मर चुका है, सिर्फ अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला के अलावा आप किसी के जरिए मांगना बिल्कुल गलत है, क्योंकि अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला सबको सुन सकता है और वो सबसे ऊंची चीज है, उनसे डायरेक्ट ही मांगना चाहिए।
ये जो कहा जाता है कि नबी के हवाले से,
नबी के हवाले से भी मांगना गलत है।
नबी के सदके हमें ये चीज दे,
वो भी गलत है। अगर आप मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के सदके से भी मांगते बिल्कुल गलत है। अगर आप पढ़ेंगे हदीस है दुआ, एक हदीस है मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम आखिरत के दिन के ऊपर ही विल बी द वन टू इंटरसीड। तो आखिरत के दिन पे जब अल्लाह ताला उसे इजाजत देंगे तो आप उस टाइम मांग सकते, इधर नहीं। कम से कम 25 आयत वसल्लम आखिरत के दिन के ऊपर ही विल बी द वन टू इंटरसीड। तो आखिरत के दिन पे जब अल्लाह ताला उसे इजाजत देंगे तो आप उस टाइम मांग सकते, इधर नहीं। कम से कम 25।
Of lately, there is a fool called and a joker called as Zakir Naik. He's apparently saying that a Muslim can take help only from Allah and nobody else. Speaking with logic, did not this joker take help from his mother and father even to eat food when he was a kid? Even did he not take his parents' help even to walk and even to speak? Yes, he took. Were his parents Allah? No. Then how did he take help from somebody other than Allah? Is this not a mushrik Zakir Naik now by his own logic? This is sick and pathetic. How can this person speak on Islam when he doesn't even have common sense in it? Now this joker, Zakir Naik, apparently realizing his own foolishness, goes on to state that it is not shared to take help from the living, right? But it is shirk to take help from those who are not living or those who have passed away, like prophets or saints. So apparently this joker is going into a big circus of never-ending jokes, marathon of jokes. Firstly, he says you should not take help from anybody else than Allah. So apparently this is a foolish, illogical statement which only an insane person can speak. Secondly, realizing somewhat his limitations in his mental capabilities, he goes on to state that you can take help from the living, and it's not shirk. Apparently to save his own back, he goes on to state that after what initially he said that you cannot take help from anybody. apart from Allah. Then he goes, makes a U-turn and says, yeah, you can take help from other than Allah if it's a living person, and this is not shirk. This has to be a limit of any jokes, marathon of jokes, I must say. And then he says it's shirk to take help from the people who have passed away, like the prophets. So apparently he's totally confused. He doesn't know what he's saying. Apparently there's no doubt that he's a fool and a joker. This proved beyond any doubt. And whether he is insane or not, we will see in future, because such kind of more insane statements are definitely going to come out of him and going to prove that he's not fit to speak in Muslim society about Islam or anything, because this person has no common sense in him. So what can he speak about Islam, Quran or Hadith? Whatever he speaks will be totally a distortion of Quran and Hadith according to his insane mind. So apparently any wise person who's listening to this can judge for himself what kind of fool Zakir Naik is. And if they have the right to disagree with me and follow a fool, that's their choice. Now coming to some misquotations of Quran which Dr. Zakir Naik is doing. He's apparently quoting from Surah Al-Fatiha, where Muslims are praying to Allah, saying that you alone we worship, O Allah, you alone we ask for help. So the meaning is apparently very clear, and there's no confusion that Muslims worship only Allah, and no Muslim has ever said there is another Allah beside Allah, or there is another God beside Allah. So there's no confusion in this matter. And coming to the worship part, yeah, Muslim worship only Allah and nobody else. And coming to the help part, yes, Muslims only take help from Allah, in the sense when they are taking help from things which are not Allah, like human beings and other living things like horses or animals for transport, or which includes non-living things like computers, aeroplanes, cars, which are not Allah but a means which Allah has created to help humanity. So Muslims are taking help from these things even though they are not Allah, but keeping in mind that these are the source of help and the means which Allah has created. So the power and the help is coming from Allah. So this is very clear, and there's no confusion in this matter to the Muslims. Apparently only those who are insane, like Dr. Zakir Naik and his fellow people, or his like-minded fools, who are getting confused regarding this matter and trying to apparently make a fool of Muslims by saying, don't take help from any other beside Allah, and don't ask for help from anybody beside Allah. So this is absurd joke, which is apparently insane people are describing, which a wise can only laugh at.